Good morning, guys. So I'm actually going to share with you my execution from New York last night. So I actually didn't trade London session, and you can see why. So London session, we didn't get a break above the Asia highs or lows. So I was anticipating price to move at New York, pretty much because we had our red folder news, New York, and like price action is just anticipating before our NFP Friday. So I knew we weren't going to get much of anything London. I waited, nothing happened. So came back for New York session. I had some alerts set. So I had some alerts above the Asia highs. You can see we came and swept buy side liquidity. So I was on the 1 minute. So I took this trade pre New York. So it happened before New York open. I'll show you the setup and then I'll discuss what I was looking at. So you can see we had the sweep here. I was then waiting on the 1 minute for the change in character to the downside, which we had here, right? So I could have actually got a better entry than what I did. We had an FVG up here. We had this FVG, but I got in right on the chock here. Reason I did that is so many times I have seen it just melt New York, especially when it's had the sweep. What happened is you can see price went down. You can see this wick here. Now, if this was normal trading circumstances, I would have said, oh, okay, right, I'm getting stopped out of this trade. It didn't go above the chock leg. Now, my stop was just above, as you can see. This stop here would have been ideal, but with my entry, I would have had to have entered off this FVG here to have got a tighter stop. Now, even though you can see it didn't, it wicked. I was pretty all right in this trade. So anyway, you can see now, if you have a look at the time of this candle, what was it, 8:30? That was a red folder news candle. So that was the data. That was the data high. So the data high was there. If we have a look at past price, we'll take that into consideration. So anyway, I got in on this trade. So what I was targeting is if we go back to the 15-minute, I'll show you. So this wasn't a flat 2R. It could have been. It would have hit 2R, but I was being conservative just because of the time and where liquidity was resting. Right, so if we have a look at my TP, I'll show you on the one. Actually, it's going to be better. Right, sorry, guys. 1 sec. I will pause this and I'll be back once we're sorted. Okay, guys. All right. So we had liquidity resting there. So I had an alert set there. Right. So price, I wanted to see what price would do once it hit that liquidity. Obviously went to it and through it. So I knew then my TP would be fine, which was here. Now, if you have a look, what is it? It's the Asia lows. That was my TP. You can see price did go further down. So I could have easily got a 2R off this trade. Let's have a look. Yeah, easily. But that's not what we're going for. I think it was 1.6, whatever my thing was. Anyway, so anyway, that was the trade. It was a good trade. I'll insert a clip of the live trade playing out so you can see it live execution. I'll just put a little clip in there, probably where, closer to when it takes profit so you can see. And then, yeah, so that was that. You can see what happened is, so that data high was here. So what did price do? Came very close back to the data high. Didn't fully go to the top of it, but it went within the data high, very close. And then what happened? People could have got a further sell here, right? And that would have been, was it around New York? Yeah, around, the 9:30. Yep, so they could have got another sell. I was happy I was done for the day with this. That was good. Finished for the day. And yeah, where's price looking at for today now? Because we've got London session for today. Don't think I'm going to trade NFP, guys. I'm probably just going to come back, have a look London, see. We may have nothing again London because NFP is tonight, but we might have. So we'll just see what price does. We are, okay, so our Asia box hasn't long been open. So we'll see how it goes and I will catch you all later.